Have you ever had a pool in the north and say, dang, this thing is way too expensive to heat during the on-season? For me, being in Seattle, we can use this pool using the ambient temperature maybe 2 months out of the year. That's July and August, or maybe mid-July to mid-September. And then after that, the pool's too cold and no one wants to go in there. So what I did was I reached out, did some research, and found an American-made wood-fired swimming pool heater and ordered it, and I'm about to install it to see if we can't extend the life of the pool so that we can use it in the beginning of spring and all the way through to the end of fall, hopefully. So I'm firing this puppy up for the first time, and we'll see how this works out. This is the Warm Water Solutions 120 unit. Thick steel firebox. As you can see, there's fire brick in there, and I've got my first fire primed, ready to go. Up inside, you can see we have the coils that S through from the filter going in cold, and then the return going back out. As part of the purchase, Warm Water Solutions provided me with a bypass kit. What this does is it allows me to bypass the heater by having my regular filtration system. You can see where I added the new piping. I also fixed some of the old piping here, but all this from here to here is new. This is the return, the cold return. I can literally turn off bypasses here and here, which is to the heater, turn this on, and I could have the water flow right back into the pool the way it was before I had a heater. But now I can also turn this guy off and have the return cold go out to the cold pipe on the exhaust, or on the, not the exhaust, but the heater manifold, and then it snakes through the pipes with the fire going. Hot water will come out back here and run back out to the pool. As you can also see, my chlorine filter here, I bypass the line, so I have the line going straight to the intake to the pool. That way this hyperchlorinated water is not flowing through my heater. Okay, this is my inaugural fire start for this heater, and I am extremely excited. I would crack a champagne bottle against this thing, but it's not a boat and I don't want to scratch the paint, so here we go. Burn, baby, burn. You can see here we have a nice damper, all custom made. The metal work on this is unbelievable. And I actually I ordered the one with the glass because I wanted to see how the fire was doing. I highly recommend, if you get one of these, that you do that. So let's leave that open just a little bit. So now she can breathe. And we've got smoke out the chimney. All right, we'll see how this does. Right now we're at about 72.7 degrees on the return, with a 71.9 on the bottom pipe, which is the original colder water coming in. So let's see how that turns out in a little bit. All right, well, I've been cooking since 3 o'clock and it's 8 o'clock now. I've got a good fire going in here, and in those 5 hours I started out around 72 degrees and change, and we're looking at 79 degrees for the output. It's going down a little, and the input is 75.6. So we're around a 3-degree increase right now, roughly, and the pool is actually getting warmer. We're at around 77 to 78 degrees in the pool water, and it started out around 72, 73. That being said, I've been cooking for 5 hours, and you can see the wood was full, and we put a little dent in there. Granted, I've been cooking a little hotter than it needs to be. I think I can use a little less wood, hamper it down, and we could still get a good effect if we just let it run all day. But moral of the story is the thing's working. It's working good. I went for a swim. I could feel the warm water on my feet when I put it up against the jets. And this is an excellent purchase, and I'm super happy with this. This is way cheaper than a gas system or a heat exchanger electric system. And I'll tell you what, I'll forego chopping some wood and getting some muscles than just paying extra for the other two. So good deal, good purchase. Thank you, Warm Water Solutions. Really appreciate it.